What up, everyone? Today I'm back in the video, and today we're gonna be testing the new Transcendence hero. Um, I haven't made a video with her yet, and I think I did make a video on the event, yeah. And we did have her at the time. I did grab a B minus copy for now, just because it's a bit better. But we're gonna test her, see how good she is, and yeah, we kind of got her maxed out. Sadly, we don't have all four of her tenants, but it's all good. We're gonna test her with the setup. I think we actually do have priest gear, so let's go ahead and grab that. We'll use Andres for now. This should be good. We'll go ahead and use A and B for now on her. I did read out her abilities and stuff. She's got a long ability, a lot of stuff. She does seem really good though, in terms of her ability. She actually seems really, really good, to be totally honest. So yeah, we're gonna test her. Maybe do some PvP today, and then maybe test her later in something else. And then later on, I think we're gonna test Vulcan tomorrow too. Either way, for now, we're gonna test her against Dragonru, because he's just a good matchup to go against. Um, I do not know. No, we don't have a PvP set up for her. So we're gonna go ahead and try something. Where'd she go? There she is. So we do not have the big heroes and kind of have the bit weaker heroes. So it's gonna be good. I don't know why Holmes doesn't have his core on. It's very weird. Should have his core. Either way, we put his core on. Go ahead and fix this. Toss in Freya, toss in the Elaine, and then toss in home score. And this should just be good how it is, honestly. Not insane power, nothing crazy. But just a fun team test out. I actually have no clue what Vess is running, but whatever. I think he's actually going to beat us because I'm pretty sure he's full snow hearts. Which kind of just outdoes us with all the snow hearts. I mean, you can't really do much about that. We also still don't have a speed attack stone on DTV. And then Elaine, we don't have a maxed out stone yet, so it's kind of hard to test her against a big endgame well. But as you can see, we do still stand a chance, just not a crazy one. Once Vulcan gets his Activos, it's kind of game over. Vulcan is just so good endgame. He's really changed the meta around a lot, and he's really insane in PvP and stuff too. As you can see, his A minus Vulcan does almost as much as his SS Mockman, which is absolutely mad. It seems we got Transcendence Fight Rewards finally. Let's go ahead and try against somebody. Let's actually go against me. I did buy some stuff because, yeah, I don't know. And I got a B copy of Vesa, which I've got her up to like 9 million attack now. And then RNA, I've wanted to test her out. She's really not that good in terms of just a big main damage dealer. I have her my second home, which is almost maxed. And I have her A tier copy because I still haven't sold it since the auction house is very low. And I did get some more Tree Awakening. Sadly, I don't have enough spirit to get her 400, which kind of sucks. And then I did actually almost max out her sublimations for RNA to see how good she'd be, but she hasn't really done too much for me yet. So we're going to go ahead and see how good Eric can go against me, which he'll probably beat me really easy, but hey, it's just a tryout. See what we can do. And I also only have a glittery flag, so yeah. You can kind of just see the difference in terms of just big wells. Yeah, there's really no point to do that. I don't think Hyde is a good matchup. He's got a lot of spirit. He's already got that 60, that 60. Wow, okay. He's pulling spirit out, isn't he? Jeez. We'll go ahead and try against this though. But I mean, honestly, I think we have to do something to go around her more. She can do a bunch of damage, but she's also a really, really good support. So I think what I need is one big main damage dealer. Use maybe like DTV or Vulcan, I mean, and then try him out around, with her. And I think use him with the new artifact. We only have it Radiant, but um, I think it'll still be good to use it because it is really good. Or we just use a harp on him. But for now, I'm not even sure what we're running. We're running a crown on him, so that's actually he could be doing way more damage. This is a pretty good matchup though against Hyde. It does seem like we're lasting a lot longer. Usually in the like a bit older meta, I think the meta is going to change around now with Elaine because I feel like she's actually going to be used. I feel like she's going to be used in because I think 6 trans teams are coming back. Homes teams are really good, but I think running a 6 trans team is really good also. Homes can be really good also though, so I'm not sure. I think that's kind of the two big like end game PvP right now. But I think with Elaine, getting her like a copy and something and running a Homes team with a strong Fairy Queen, a Vulcan, and a Freya, Elaine and Homes, and then running like one extra hero, um, whatever hero you want, will be a really good team. So she does decent damage, even more healing than Freya, I mean Vesa. But what we're going to do is set her up a little bit differently here. And we're going to see how she performs in a bit different lineup. So without the Vesa, we're going to go ahead and use Azrael. So I think this is kind of how the team would go. If I think this would be like a really good end game team, like a survival team is what we're going to run, and see just how like hard we can go, kind of. But like DTV is really good. It'd be a lot better if I had Vesa in a home and stuff. I think these are the 6 heroes you want to have in your home. Do a Homes, Vesa, then the Elaine. I would do Vesa maxed out probably, or I'd split them all up actually evenly in between all 6. Vulcan probably the highest with like Vesa and Homes, and then have the others supporting. Um, this is kind of what I would think would be a fun, good team. So we're gonna go ahead and see how good that team I'm thinking of could be. Um, this isn't really a full this isn't like a ready team, but once this team gets set up and stuff, and I can get it like actually like doing good, I feel like this team could actually be really, really overpowered. Maybe not overpowered, but really, really good. Because even if you have a big whale like Jesus, Eric's account can keep up with Jesus. It's just the fact that you really need the team. You know how to build. You need to know how to build a team. We did get a crit on a speed attack on him, so I guess they got some dust, which is dope. So we can actually run. I guess we can run speed attack on him, honestly. How much speed is that? I mean, it's not bad. Actually, no. We're just gonna run crit. They can outspeed us. I don't really care. We're running that. That's good. Freya running tanky, I'm guessing. She doesn't need crit. And then we can run her like that. We can run with her crown. We can run with the HP stone. Her, we want to run her tanky too. We don't have a backup stone yet. What we're going to do for her, though, I think is we're also going to run a crown. And then we're going to run her really tanky like Freya. And I feel like this will be really good. We're going to run them both HP shelter. And it's kind of just going to be a survive team. Then I really do want to run her with a big, like, strong demon bell. Sadly, I don't have her as a homeowner. We could fix that, but we're going to leave it alone for now. We're just going to test how this team performs. We're going to go and hide first and kind of see. We do want them all to be in the 6 homes, though, and then split them all out evenly. Most people don't even have 6 homes, though, much less the CI mats to do a team like this. So we wanted the Azrael to die, so far it's going to plan. We have the Vulcan do his little attack. We definitely need Splendid Artifact on Vulcan. That'll be better. More subs on Vulcan. Max out subs on Elaine and Vulcan. And then Holmes, I need to finish off his subs too. Getting more cores would be better for this team because it would also boost Holmes' core even more. And then basically just boosting the CI more. Besides that, Eric mostly has the copies. If he got 2 A's on Elaine and Vulcan, that would also improve us a lot also. But for now, this is kind of just what the team would look like, I feel like. It does seem like his Mockman is really doing a lot of damage here. Sadly, we can't really keep up with this team due to the fact we don't have Vesa strong enough. So he's kind of putting out more damage than we can heal. But with Elaine and Vesa healing, it does help out a lot. So I think maybe we can still win. His Vulcan is still alive though, which is bad. Vulcan can kind of just one-shot us if he gets a big crit off with his active. Mockman can kind of do that, but not as much. As you can see though, we still kind of just destroy them here. And I think a snake pet would be even better with this team. As you can see, we're kind of just tanking. Like that act was a big active, it really was, but we kind of just tanked the whole thing. And then Fairy Queen Vesa gives us shields, so does Elaine. So this is really it's a really good PvP team. Obviously, some people don't like PvP due to the fact you have to well now to actually be good in PvP. But yeah, as you can see, Elaine didn't do that much damage. Neither did Vulcan. Because like I said, we need subs on him, and a giant killer would be really good too. And also, they are missing 2 tenants, which is really not good for us. As you can see, Elaine did heal a lot, though. Same with Vesa. Um, really good fight. We're gonna go with Ragnaru. His will be a lot harder though. He does have just full snow heart, so I think he'll have actually less DPS. That round 1 DPS though might take us. Yeah, that's what I thought. Um, the only way to counter that round 1 DPS is have Vesa go before, or have Vesa just have a tankier Vulcan, honestly. Um, that's pretty much the only way to do that, which we kind of have, but I think maybe a crown would actually be better just for that round 1 damage so he can tank it. The fly the new fan is really good too though, but as you can see, Holmes and Elaine kind of just tanked this here because of the healing and stuff. And Azrael also isn't a homeowner. If he was, that'd be really good because he could put out way more damage when he dies. The only thing I don't like about Azrael is whenever you go in Ace Championship, if Azrael dies, it's not in the next team. Same with IDA. But I mean, as long as his team beats their one big main team, it honestly doesn't matter. Elaine's got a bunch of healing and damage there. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that was really her damage. I think she boosts other people's damage too. I don't know, it's been a while since I saw her abilities. You know, she put out some decent damage. I really need to try the tenants with her. She sadly has none of those tenants. It's kinda can't really do much. We have her as a tenant too, just because she pushes her attack more. We need Mockman, which is okay. It's not that much of a problem. But we also need Vulcan or Mockman here, which we'd either have to make another Vulcan or do Mockman. So we do have an extra Vulcan copy, it seems. So it'd probably be good to do a Vulcan. We do need more Vulcan copies, but I think we have some. And then Mockman, we don't. I don't know what we have for Mockman. Where is Mockman? I don't even know where this dude is. Oh, maybe we don't have a Mockman. Never mind. Okay, we don't have a Mockman. It's all good. And we do have more Core of Origin shards too. I wonder if the new hero is good. Vulcan, we could probably get his core, which would be good too, though. Um, yeah, really, really interesting. Very weird. Very, very weird. I think she's really good. Obviously, we don't have any subs on her, or we don't have her T5, which kind of sucks. But I think if we T5'd her and max out her subs, she would be like really overpowered, to be totally honest. And then max out like her tenants too. And this isn't even really that good of a copy, to be totally honest. And her skin would help out a bit too. Yeah, control immunity's nice. The only thing I can think of, if we ran a full speed team, that would be bad. Let's see if we can run a tanky Vulcan and maybe like do something instead of just dying. Be nice. We'll see. Maybe we can do something against Ragnar. But yeah, we'll just have to try it again. Because he's got a really good team. He had started off with the S Frey, and I guess he's just welled for the other ones. I don't think he pulled any other crazy copies. Okay, so he's running Snowheart on every single one of them. So if Vesa doesn't get a active here, we're gonna be dead. Yeah. Oh, no way we survived that. Oh my gosh, Vulcan gets a little heal. Vesa gets her active and we're all still alive. No way. Okay, we barely survived that. And this is with like the only person who has a basically maxed out home here is actually Holmes because he's got all his tenants and everything maxed. So this is actually really good that we survived that with the crown. Sadly, our Vesa's too weak because she's not a homeowner. Everybody else is. But since Vesa isn't, she's kind of taking a bunch of damage here. She can't really do anything about that. I don't know how we're surviving this, though. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Yeah, this team is super tanky. I think this would be a really good team, though, once we get the home set up and the tenants all good. As you can see, they're putting out a bunch of damage, but we did tank that like crazy. And then our Vulcan puts out a lot of damage, too, and he could put out even more once we get his subs and stuff fixed. So, yeah, that's really nice. So what I think we're going to do in terms of what we're going to do next on this account is we have an Ask Queen. Good, cool, Ask Copy, nice. But I think we're going to take her T5 off because she has max subs, which she doesn't need. The only reason we did that is for Abyssal and just to make it super easy. And then we do need to get his subs maxed out. Take her subs off. Put the subs on him. And then Azrael has this too, which is kind of useless. We didn't really need this, but the all damage deal is nice. Um, it's not too bad. But what's Advent of Doom again? I don't even know. Where is it? 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 I have no clue. Either way, we have also her with no, yeah, she doesn't need maxed out subs either. Freya doesn't. She basically just needs this one maxed. And then we have Starwing Jar with maxed out subs. She also does not need this. The only thing which is nice is the HP and attack increase. But even then, she doesn't really need those. So we could reset those subs. We really just need soul symbols on this account. This is what's lacking. Soul symbols and honestly just resources like every other account. You know, it's spirit and stuff. We really need to just get more spirit. But it's kind of hard. This game's really capped us out on spirit. This Vulcan, Vulcan's definitely overpowered. I think Elaine is actually really good. Just from what we've seen here, she's already done really good in terms of PvP. So actually, I think I don't want to go spend even more gems, just because it just costs a lot of gems. We do have this RNA. It'd be really nice to have Vesa, but we're using her as a tenant also. So either way, what I'm seeing for a good team is we can change out her tenant. We can use another, Vesa. Is the Elaine, Holmes, Vulcan, Freya, Vesa, and then here we have, which would be, I think, what did I say? Azrael. Yes, he's a tenant right now. He's a tenant for Freya. So yeah, Freya almost basically max, and as you can see, they all both have 159, and then Holmes is just stacked out here. The only thing he really needs is, I don't know, just better stuff. He has, oh my gosh, oh he's almost got freaking 10 million. Oh my gosh. Actually, let's go see what Holmes can do with a SS Mockman tenant. Let's actually find a flag real quick on one of these heroes. Who is a flag? Who is a flag? Do you have a flag? No, I thought you just had a flag. Oh, it was you. You don't need that, do you? No, you're not a tenant anymore. You do not need that. Dude. Okay, and then we have attack on you, actually. That's so cool. How much attack does he have? 5.7 million, and he's a tenant? This game is crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, what are we at? Oh, we're at over 10 million. And he doesn't even have T3 tenants. He just has an SS tenant. 4.4 million on just the Mockman. Wowzers. That's actually mad though. And then we have the SFX still too. Sadly we can't use her as a tenant anywhere, I don't think. We can use Starving Jar here. I mean, there's really no point in doing that, but whatever. Pretty dope. Is there SFX we can use anywhere? No. I really wish we could use her like there. And we can't use her there, or there, or there. Yeah. Either way, you'll get the point. Super insane maxed out homes. So let's actually try this team now with the even better homes. Boost our power a bunch. But I think all homeowners, everybody here, everyone split up a bit. Oh, that was just nasty in terms of that. Okay, never mind. That was not good on the Vulcan. Oh, Vulcan's getting destroyed. Just those big crits. Why is Vulcan taking so much more damage than everybody else? I don't get it. We just need more. I don't get it. I don't. He is maxed out to the freaking max. He doesn't even have Giant Killer. He's got Divine Block and Control Immunity and reduce the dot received. Huh. You're just taking too much damage, my guy. I don't know what to do to you. I would give you, like, the flag, but it's not really working. Would this do good? And what if we do, like, Shelter, then Attack? Maybe? And then we could do, like, a block, and then, like a... This is just for survivability. We're going for a sustain type team here. The Vulcan is going to be our main DPS, though. Also, Holmes is going to be our main DPS, and Azrael. So those are the three DPS, and then we have Vesa, Freya, and Elaine to support. So MSS did help us survive. Vesa did die though, and now we died due to Vulcan. This did go a lot smoother before. Seems like they're doing more damage now. I'm not sure why or how. That one did go a lot smoother. It seems like more damage was put more into Elaine, which is good. I think I'm saying her name right, by the way. I'm not sure if I'm wrong. Even if I am, I really don't care. I kind of like the name Elaine. It sounds good. I think we're gonna survive here. Surprisingly, we survived. That's really surprising. Oh my gosh. Elaine should get their active off, which boosts our damage and heals us and gives us shields. So that is really nice. And Vesa gets us another heal. Elaine heals us more with her basic. They get more actives off, which is sucky because Vesa dies. And our Vulcan dies to their Vulcan. Yeah, we just don't have enough DPS output yet because we don't have our Vulcan up or anything. But I think this team could honestly be really good. It really just needs a stronger Vesa. And Elaine, if she was stronger too, just more like, sustain, I think we have this. I would try pandas, but I don't think they do too good, honestly. But we're going to go ahead and try the pandas. So what we're going to do for pandas is instead of Vulcan and Vesa, because they're dying, we're going to try two pandas. This is like really not that optimal, to be totally honest. But we're going to go ahead and do it because we can. And why not? And hey, whatever. And also, the shield, the new fan, I think the reason they came out with that is also because Elaine just came out, and she has shields too. Because I remember when Fiona just came, the first time Fiona came out, she was super overpowered, and if the fans dropped then, oh my gosh, she'd be insane. Our Holmes is like freaking stacked super hard. He's just like, he's gonna 1v6 this team. That's what it seems like. Oh my gosh. Our Holmes just takes no damage, dude. He's a beast. Dude has no limits. Oh my gosh. Most stacked Holmes in the game, eh? Jeez, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, then that's just we can't really do much about that. Let's try the pandas against him. This is the last fight I'm gonna do before I'm gonna end this video. But as y'all can see, honestly, this is a subpar kind of team. Can't really show the full extent to her. But with her and Vesa and a home sustain team, with what I showed with the Freya and everything, and the Vulcan, Vulcan for DPS and everything, and we're gonna stack more and more, so just have him survive with like a fan, he will be super overpowered. I mean, she will be super overpowered because she'll put in really good healing and she'll do some damage too. Um, I think I think Jesus and the bigger end game wells, really big end game wells, are gonna start using her. Um, if they run like a sustain type team. If they're just still running full DPS, she's not really needed because she's more of a supportish hero. So if you're running a Holmes team, I think she is really, really good. But besides that, she's not the best hero ever. But she is really, really good, I would say, honestly. Panda teams aren't really good in 2023 now, but hey, still fun. I remember when Panda teams first came out, I couldn't make it instantly. Well, once I did make it, it wasn't good anymore. So it's like, what's the point of me waiting 6 months to finally get it done to have them not be good? But hey, whatever. Yeah, I honestly really like this Void hero. And if I ever get a home core on my main account, I would love to use her. Very, very fun. The difference in A tiers though and S tiers and stuff is just crazy. Yeah. She puts out a bunch of healing. Very nice, very nice. And it's not just the healing, she also has shields, so it's not really shows what all she does. Her damage is kind of low too though. Either way, I just want to show her off, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm probably going to make some other videos with her and probably test Vulcan too because we didn't really do much testing with him when he came out. And he is really overpowered, so we're going to do some more tests with him later. But besides that, guys, thank you for watching the video. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.